Hi, I'm Manoj Vasudevan, the 2017 World Champion of Public Speaking. I always believe that when you are competing in the contest and eventually aiming to become a world champion of public speaking and or to speak in the world stage is a unique opportunity very few people have in the world to share a message to everyone around the world. So I always encourage that when you are going to speak, don't be a speaker, be a messenger. Your life has taught you a lot of lessons. You have gone through some hardships and struggles, which if you share to the world can benefit someone in the audience. And that's what your best trophy you can ever get. So don't be a speaker, be a messenger.
Hi, I'm Jim Key. I'm the 2003 World Champion of Public Speaking, and I wanted to tell everyone who is considering getting involved in a speech contest, there are 3 measures of success every time you speak. One is the accolades, the congratulations, or the ribbons or trophies. You have no control over any of that. What you do control are the other 2 measures of success. Every time you speak, you have the chance to learn and grow and stretch as a speaker, and every time you speak, you have the chance to do something valuable for your audience. That is where you can have some of the greatest and most rewarding success. So focus on that, and all the accolades will come as they will.
Dwayne Smith, 2002 World Champion of Public Speaking. That was another group. I just want to say to all those who have competed and did not lose or did not win, there are 2 things I want you to know or keep in mind. Persistence, persistence, and patience, because your time will come. And the question is, will you be ready when that time comes? But if you have not been persistent and if you have not been patient, then you won't be ready. So just keep that in mind. And your time will come, and when it comes, yay!
Hi, this is Lance Miller, 2005 World Champion in Public Speaking. You know, the World Champion of Public Speaking, or the International Speech Contest, creates one thing really, really well. It creates a lot of losers. Everybody who enters this contest loses this contest except one person. I competed for 13 years, and I want to tell you, losing contest and bad judging made me a better speaker, because I was not going to leave it up to the judges. I wanted any judge to look at me and say that was the best speaker, and I wasn't that for a long time. But this contest, losing the contest and feeling like there was unfair judging and I should have won when I didn't, just meant my speech wasn't good enough. It was that simple. The other thing I just want to let you know is that I've done the math. I did on a major Excel spreadsheet. I worked this out. In the next 50 years, there's going to be 50 world champions. And it's really not about being a world champion. It's about championing in life what you believe. And this contest gives you the ability to find your voice, peel that onion down to see who you really are, and go out in the world and make the differences that you need to make. Whether you are a world champion, you can still champion your purposes, your causes in life, and that's the real benefit of this contest.
Hello, Ed Tate, 2000 World Champion of Public Speaking. And I've got 3 tips when it comes to competing. Number 1, be conversational as opposed to presentational. Conversational, like you're talking with some of your friends at coffee. That's number 1. Number 2, use dialogue as opposed to narration. The vast majority of Toastmasters narrate their stories as opposed to have conversations. So use dialogue as opposed to narration. Number 3 is give the best lines in dialogue to the other character, other than yourself. That is the funniest lines, or the lines of wisdom. Give that to the other character, as opposed to you being the hero of the story. So those are my 3 tips in terms of competing.
Greetings, Mark Brown, the 1995, that's right, 95, previous millennium, 95 World Champion of Public Speaking. I will always say this, I believe it. Your life tells a story, and there's someone out there who needs to hear it. If nothing else, enter a contest, yes, to grow as a speaker, and you may desire a trophy, but you may or may not get it. What you do get is an opportunity for 7 minutes every time you stand to speak, to tell the world what you believe, who you are, what you've experienced, and to share something of value with your audience. You know, I told my friend, mentor, partner, business partner, Darren LaCroix, think of a child in your life. You had 7 minutes, the last 7 minutes, to share your message with that child. What would that message be? So I ask you to think about what you would discuss, what you would share, should you get a chance to be on the world stage, and leave that message with your audience. Give your heart to it, give your soul to it, give your life to it, because you never know whose life you may touch. Enjoy the experience, write a speech you can't wait to give, but more importantly, tell your story, because there's someone out there who needs to hear it.
Hey there, this is Darren LaCroix. In 1998, I was in the humorous speech contest, and I came in second to a guy who did all unoriginal material, but he called it original by putting all these lines that he took from other comedians together. And I was so mad, I was so upset, but here's the thing, I didn't have the confidence to protest. That's my bad. And so in 1999, I protested the speech contest. I boycotted. I don't know if you know this or not, but that year they had a contest without me. And so I think one of the biggest problems with competing is ego, making it about you. When you can go from, I think I heard Brian Tracy say this, when you can go from here I am to there you are, that's when everything changes. Compete for your own growth. Don't compete for the trophy. The trophy is the side effect. So compete so the audience wins, and then you'll win.